I want you guys to know about a 6,000-year-old secret. 6,000 years, mankind has been trying to decipher this one little thing called the flower of life. Now, you know this is one of the oldest symbols in human history, right? This symbol was found in the Temple of Osiris in Egypt, and it had been molecularly burned into the wall. And it's 6,000 years old. This same symbol has been found in the forbidden temples in China, sitting under the fufu dogs. And the foot on it, the flower of life, saying whoever controlled that flower of life controlled the universe. There were secrets in that flower of life that Da Vinci spent his whole life trying to uncover.
Imagine that in this enormous fabric of the universe, there is a pattern that is said to transcend space and time and holds the secret to creation itself. Today, we're going to uncover this symbol, known as the flower of life, and examine the facts and theories connected to Terrence Howard's fascination with this enigmatic symbol. Prepare your minds, as what we're about to dissect might completely alter and shake up your perception of reality. The flower of life is one of the geometric masterpieces of the world. For millennia, people have been fascinated by the captivating pattern created by overlapping circles. Historians believe its origins can be traced to Egypt, where it can be found inscribed on the walls of ancient Egyptian temples. The flower of life was highly respected by the ancient Egyptians, who incorporated it into their artwork, religion, and architecture. This means that this sacred emblem dates back to nearly 6,000 years ago. World-famous artist and polymath Leonardo da Vinci studied the flower of life and was obsessed with its mathematical accuracy. He documented it and drew the symbol and variations of the symbol, such as the seed of life, in his notes and pictures collection that he called Codex Atlanticus. He also used the golden ratio of phi in his art, which may derive from the flower of life symbol. However, it wasn't until 𝗩𝗏𝗦𝗬𝗧𝗘's book, The Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life, that the attention of the world was turned to this enigma and its mysteries. In it, he proposed that the creation story in the book of Genesis, which describes the separation of light from darkness, could be understood as the event that created the flower of life. He also talked about the story of the tree of life, where the tree was said to bear fruit in a shape that largely resembled the flower of life. What's more, Melchizedek claimed that the pattern in the flower of life mimics how cells divide into a growing embryo. This complex weaving of circles is a reflection of life itself, a divine blueprint that underlies all that exists. Enter Terrence Howard, a Hollywood A-lister and critically acclaimed actor, known for his roles in films like Hustle and Flow and Empire. He began to draw massive attention with his theories on the geometry of the universe. It all started when he said that after the finale of his most popular film, Empire, he was going to quit acting. He said that he was able to open up the flower of life properly, a process that reveals a deeper understanding of the universe's fundamental structure, and discovered 10,000-year-old secrets that Da Vinci and even Pythagoras had been researching their whole lives. He then decided that he was going to retire from acting and focus solely on bringing those theories to the public.
You got to walk away for a while or forever?
For good. I mean, everyone keeps trying to tell me, don't say it's forever, but I've spent 37 years pretending to be people so that people can pretend to watch and enjoy what I'm doing when I've made some discoveries in my own personal life with the science that Pythagoras was searching for. I was able to open up the flower of life properly and find the real wave conjugations that we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue, walking on water for tips when I've got an entire generation to teach a whole new world?
In a series of interviews and social media posts following his declaration, Howard has shared his unconventional beliefs and theories, challenging the ordinary scientific understanding of mathematics and physics. The main principle of his theories is that the conventional counting system, which begins its calculations from the number 1, is faulty. Instead, Howard suggested a brand new system he refers to as teriology, which is based on the idea that the number 1 is equal to, or the same thing as the number 2. This attempt to drastically change the fundamental principles of mathematics has drawn widespread skepticism from the scientific community, and many scholars and professionals have written off his theories as pseudoscience. While there has been a lot of criticism regarding his theories, Howard's hypothesis explores their potential to reveal deeper truths about the universe. His theory is that the flower of life is the key to understanding the basic elements of the cosmos. His interpretation of the works of eminent scholars like Da Vinci and 𝗩𝗓𝗦𝗧𝗘 has sparked discussions among people who believe in the intersection of spirituality, art, and science. Now, this all sounds very interesting. But what exactly is hidden behind the apparent beauty of the flower of life? Does science offer any support to Howard's theory that secrets are contained in the void?
Now, this has always been an information system. Compare some of these points. Take a point here and say, well, what's the space in between all of these things? Now, they've said that all the in-between spaces, if this is the Earth and this is the moon right here, all this in-between space is filled with what? A void. There's nothing in the void. Well, I found that there is something in the void.
Terrence Howard often talks about the significance of understanding the void, the empty space in between things. He argues that this seemingly empty void is brimming with unseen energy. This is the point where science begins to catch up with Howard's intuition. Now, this is where physicist Nassim Haramein's groundbreaking theory comes in. According to Haramain, the vacuum of space, the very same void that Howard speaks of, isn't actually empty. Instead, it's teeming with a fluctuating sea of virtual particles that are continuously popping in and out of existence. This concept, which is called vacuum fluctuation, makes sense on light of Howard's theory that the void holds unseen potential. Haramain believes that the energy in the vacuum might be the source of all things, the material substance of reality itself. At the age of 9, Nassim began laying the groundwork for a holographic hyperdimensional explanation of everything, which he refers to as the holofractographic universe. Based on the research of the holofractographic unified field theory, space is not at all empty. It is full. It is charged with an energy that forms atomic structures composed of 99.9999% space, using a particular kind of fractal geometry. This sea of electromagnetic flux is referred to as zero-point energy, and it has been proven beyond reasonable doubt because its mechanical effects have now been measured in laboratories. This is nothing new. Most ancient civilizations held the view that creation is coordinated by a core geometric pattern, and that there is a primordial soup of energy embedded in the fabric of space. Later on, many of the greatest minds in history, including scientists like Walter Russell, Buckminster Fuller, Albert Einstein, and Nikola Tesla, believed that there was a universal energy underlying the fabric of space. Nassim's exploration of the geometry of hyperspace has integrated the knowledge of universal forces from quantum physics and cosmology with disciplines like philosophy and biology. This has led to highly sophisticated unification computations that, surprisingly, correspond with ancient codes found in documents and monuments all over the world. His findings could open our planet to a new realm of understanding and existence, one that the ancients predicted would materialize at a certain point in history. The flower of life and the vacuum full of energy are only parts of a bigger whole. Is it possible to have these concepts flow together and connect to create a more coherent image?
It is clear that if we understand how this field functions and how it is creating the reality all around us, all the material world, then we can go in laboratory and reproduce these dynamics in the laboratory to do all sorts of things that we would think as impossible today, things that we would think of as miraculous today. Like, for instance, if we know that matter is created out of that field and we reproduce these dynamics in the field artificially, we should be able to eventually make matter or extract matter directly out of the vacuum fluctuations. We already, with the dynamical Casimir effect, are able to extract photons out of the field. And as we understand the dynamics of the vacuum structure, we can now start to think about producing matter out of what we thought of in the past as empty space.
Terrence Howard's fascination with the flower of life may appear to be one of Hollywood's many eccentricities at first glance. However, as we dig deeper, we're able to find interesting links and connections. The basic components of life seem to resonate with the flower of life's geometric perfection. The seemingly empty void, as Howard suggests, might actually be teeming with unseen energy, the argument reinforced by Haramein's research and the vacuum fluctuation theory. While Howard's theories regarding the opening of the flower of life are still up for interpretation, one cannot help but wonder. Maybe the flower of life is a doorway to a deeper and more profound comprehension of the universe, bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and contemporary science and research. Perhaps it is a map or a blueprint to be decoded rather than just a symbol. If you liked this video and you want to see more amazing content, go ahead and check out the next video on our channel.